compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Your home is, well, it's your home. It doesn't get much more personal than that. So whether it's a mortgage for a new home or refinancing your existing home, make it personal with your neighbors at Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. With the convenience of online applications and the personal touch of talking to someone who cares about your needs, Solutions North Bank makes it personal. Experience the SNB way. Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place At-Home Care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Red Ravens are ready for a new season to take flight and chase a Jayhawk championship.
Popovich a three. He got it!
This is Coffeyville Community College Red Raven basketball on US 98. Red Raven basketball on US 98 is brought to you by Medical Lodge, Solutions North Bank, Windsor Place at Home Care, Coffeyville Community College, Derailed Commodity, Coffeyville Public Schools, and Coffeyville Regional Medical Center.
Kitchen for the tie. Got it!
It's time for starting lineups and tip-off. Now, here's the voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal.
And once again, welcome back here to Nellis Hall. I'm Parker Testa in for Shay Neal this afternoon as we have Game 2 of our Coffeyville doubleheader here. The Red Raven men doing battle with the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. And let's meet the starting lineups before we do tip-off here this afternoon as we are in the middle of introductions here at Nellis Hall after the Lady Ravens fell 82-69 to the Hutchinson Blue Dragons just moments ago. Coffeyville this afternoon, 18-8 coming into the contest, 12-8 overall in the Jayhawk. Hutchinson, 12-15 overall this season. They are 7-14 in the Jayhawk, led by head coach Kyle Fisher in his second season at the helm of the Blue Dragons. And starting for the Blue Dragons this afternoon, the 6'2" sophomore from San Diego, California, number 0, Lolo Rudolph. The 6'9", 165-pound sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, number 2, Bobby Cannon. 6'2", 171, sophomore from Omaha, Nebraska, Delaron Thomas. 6'1", 162, the freshman from Kansas City, Missouri, Cordell Williams. Rounding out the lineup for the Blue Dragons, 6'3", 179-pound sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, Anthony Alston. For the Red Ravens, it will look like this. The 6'8" freshman from Shire, Denmark, number 4, Ulysses Webb. The 6'5" sophomore from the Congo, number 7, Daniel Tomway. 6'5", freshman from Windsor, Ontario, number 12, Jack Sorrell. 6'5", sophomore from Čačak, Serbia, Konstantin Popović. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Red Ravens, 6'7", sophomore from Greater Accra, Ghana, number 32, Abdul Rashid Kuda. The Ravens led by head coach Jay Herkelman, national champion in his 31st season here in Coffeyville. Jumping center, the 6'9", Bobby Cannon against the 6'7", Kuda. And Kuda wins the tap, and Coffeyville controls to start. Kuda up top, handoff, Tomway. Now over to Sorrell. Sorrell, Kuda, turn, up and under, layup, good. Kuda gets the Ravens on the board, first 2-0, Coffeyville. Here's Lolo Rudolph. Now it's Thomas working on Tomway. Thomas driving, cut off by Tomway. Thomas, long two-pointer is no good. It rattles out. Rebound controlled by Asher Boney. Excuse me, it was not Cordell Williams in the lineup. Is Asher Boney in the starting lineup. The 6'7", 231-pound redshirt sophomore from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. Out of bounds goes the ball for the Blue Dragons. So back comes Coffeyville. Jack Sorrell with the basketball. Sorrell is stripped of the basketball, but they're going to say it's off of Coffeyville, so a turnover by the Red Ravens. Inbound here for Hutchinson. Lolo Rudolph, 5.5 points per game this season, and gets it to Delaron Thomas, who's averaging almost 11. Now back to Rudolph. Off driving, scooping, scoring, and we are tied at 2-aside. Just over a minute in to the contest. Jack Sorrell running point here for Coffeyville. Webb back to Sorrell, top of the key, now back to Webb. Webb, stab move, now driving, shot with the left hand, no good, out of bounds, and it is Hutchinson basketball, excuse me. So Blue Dragons get the basketball back, tied at 2 apiece. 95 seconds into the ball game. Rudolph controls top of the key, guarded by Sorrell. Rudolph, quick step, and he loses the ball. He goes out of bounds. Now back to Coffeyville. Red Raven trolling here. Tomway, now Kuda, back to Popovich. Hand off to Sorrell on the right wing, Double team comes. Now Kuda driving, shooting, and he will not get the and one, but he is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. First free throw line attempts we have seen in this game.
First team foul. Kuda will shoot 2 for the Red Ravens.
Kuda back to the free throw line. First time to the free throw line for Kuda today, and Kuda coming into today is 65% free throw shooter as he misses the first. Foul was called on Anthony Alston, his first. And the second free throw coming for Kuta is good. Spun around the rim and dropped for Kuda. 3-2, Ravens lead, 18 minutes to go first half. Rudolph controlling for Hutchinson. Handoff to Thomas. Now out to Cannon, top of the key. Cannon over to Alston. Alston back to Thomas on the right wing. Thomas, bounce pass. Now he's going to drive. Pull-up jumper, free throw line. No, short. Rebound goes to Bobby Cannon. Cannon back up, and no, he missed it. Rebound, Red Ravens. And he's stripped from behind is Popovich. Ahead, Bobby Cannon, lob, and it hits the rim. No good, but recovered by Thomas. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. It looks as though there's a shot clock issue. The shot clock did not start again. And they set it to 16. Inbound here for Hutchinson. Rudolph. Now hands off to Thomas and up to Alston at the logo. Guarded by Sorrell. Alston driving, scooping, and scoring. Hutchinson's lead of the day, 4-3, as Alston scores. Far side. Now it's down low to Kuda. Kuda stripped and stolen. Here comes Hutchinson. Rudolph, screen set, Cannon. Now back to Cannon on the right wing, down low. They get it to Boney, up and around. He misses, and rebounded by Tombway. Now it's Webb up to Sorrell, top of the key. Jack Sorrell hitting on a third of his three-point shots this season, 33%. Double team comes to Kuda. Turn around on the baseline, up and in. Kuda with his second basket, 5-4 Coffeyville. And here are the Blue Dragons. Alston controlling. Thought about a three. He won't take one. Drops it off to Boney. Now it's stolen. Jack Sorrell intercepted the pass to the rim. And there was no foul call as Sorrell hit the deck. As we come to a timeout on the floor. We will pause with our score. Coffeyville 5 and Hutchinson 4. Back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Looking for a way to make a difference right here at home? Coffeyville Public Schools is hiring substitute teachers to support our students, staff, and community. When you step into one of our classrooms, you're not just filling a spot, you're helping shape the future of NATO Nation. Flexible schedules, meaningful work, and a chance to be a part of our NATO family. Call us at 620-252-6400 or visit us online at www.cvilleschools.com. Apply today.
1 point lead for Coffeyville as we welcome you back here to Nellis Hall. Parker Testa in for the voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal, this afternoon. Only the voice of the Red Ravens I am today. Shay will be back for the next contest. It's an honor and a privilege to fill in here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. 15:47 to go. Hutchinson with the basketball trailing by 1. And into the contest for the first time, Cordell Williams off the bench, as is Dylan Miller. It's Rudolph with the basketball over to Miller on the right wing. Miller driving, layup is too strong, no good. Kuda with the rebound. Now Tombway dumps it off to Sorrell. Sorrell back to Tombway. Tombway thought about a three, won't take one. Now over to Sorrell. Down low, Kuda. Kuda, pump fake. Double team comes. Pump fake, and now he takes a shot and hits it from 10 feet away. 7-4, Coffeyville by 3. We have 15 minutes to go, even in half number 1. And down low, Bobby Cannon with the dunk and the foul. Cannon will go to the charity stripe. Foul is going to be called on Jack Sorrell. 79% free throw shooter on the season is Bobby Cannon. Former Syracuse Orange as well as an Indiana State Sycamore before coming here to Hutchinson. 165-pound, 6'9" sophomore. Shooting 44% from the field this season. Capable three-point shooter as well, shooting 31% as he hits the free throw, and it's a tie game, 7-all. Inbound comes to Tombway. Now back into the game for the first time today. It is Wamba Nguatu. And that one in the corner for Tombway. Tombway now trying to work it around. Comes up to Kassan Thomas. Now back to Tombway. Kicks and traveling violation. So turnover here for Coffeyville. So far, been pretty evenly matched this afternoon in this one. Olo Rudolph controlling. Screen set by Cannon. Now Rudolph trying to work his way around to Beziaco. Down low and scores. Does Cordell Williams. 9-7 Hutchinson with their first lead of the ball game. Tomboy controls. Now in Guatu. Backing down a duo of Blue Dragons, and a foul is called. They're going to give the foul to Dylan Miller.
His first personal foul, second team foul.
Foul on the floor, so we'll have an inbounds play. Kassan Thomas. And it's a give to Thomas, driving, backing out. Now three-point basket attempt, no good, too short that time. And on the attempt, nice job by Tristan Walton, but a little bit short. Basket no good by Hutchinson. Back the other way comes Coffeyville. Trailing by 2, 9-7, 13:30 to go in the first half. Foul on the shot. And we will see Jerry Beziaco go to the free throw line. And the foul is going to be charged to Cordell Williams, his first today.
Jeremiah Beziaco will shoot for Coffeyville.
Second free throw attempts for Coffeyville today. First free throw for Beziaco, good. 9-8, Coffeyville now down 1. Beziaco, second free throw, got that one as well. And we are once again tied, 9 points aside here with 13:24 to go in the first half. Here is Miller. Miller down low. Chudier Dorar backing down to Beziaco, and nice defense by Jerry. No basket that time. Here come the Red Ravens. Here's Tomboy, top of the key. Long two is no good, and the rebound comes out to Dylan Miller. Miller driving, three-point shot, step back, no, and out of bounds, and it goes back to the Red Ravens. 9-9, Coffeyville and Hutchinson tied. Game number 2 of our doubleheader here. Jack Sorrell back into the lineup for Coffeyville, and taking a seat will be Flynn Rillstone. Walton with the basketball. Now in Guatu. Back to Walton. And Beziaco down low. Now Kason Thomas out to a Beziaco in the corner. 6 to shoot. A Beziaco driving. Layup, no. Rebound. Controlled by Durar. Still all tied at 9 here with approaching 12 minutes to go here in first half. Here is Hutchinson. Thomas for 3. No. Rebound. Durar, and foul is going to be called on Hutchinson. They're going to credit that to Durar. It's his first foul today. A little bit too aggressive going for that rebound. And that'll bring us to a timeout on the floor. We will pause with an even 12 minutes to go in the first half. Our score, Coffeyville 9 and Hutchinson 9. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 on the Red Ravens Sports Network.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges have been been serving the area with multiple nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
12 minutes to go, first half here between Hutchinson and Coffeyville at Nellis Hall. Right at 9. I'm Parker Testa in for Shay Neal this afternoon on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Coffeyville with the ball. Corner, Kason Thomas for three. No. Rebound, fought for and controlled by Chudier Dorar. Leading the way for Coffeyville so far this afternoon. Rashid Kuda with 7 points. Top of the key, three-point basket, good. Dylan Miller on the three. Gives Hutchinson a three-point lead at 12-9 with 11:20 to go in the first half. Top of the right wing three, and Nguatu, no good. Now Miller back the other way, and a blocking foul called on Wamba Nguatu. For Wamba, that's his first one today. Foul is on the floor, so we will see an inbounds play here. Daniel Tombway back in, Konstantin Popovich back in, as well as Rashid Kuda. Inbounds comes to Durar, now handoff to Williams. Now driving is Thomas. Dalaran Thomas, left-handed shot, no. Rebound Kuda. And Kuda with his impressive feet. We'll get to that here in just a second, but now it's Tombway finding Webb. Back to Tombway in the corner. Down low to Kuda. Kuda trying to back down Durar. He can, and he gets his shot blocked. And that one is poked away, stolen by the Red Ravens. Tombway with the basketball. Webb, three. In and out, no good. Tombway, no, on the cleanup. And we have a foul. Jump ball. Possession goes to Hutchinson. Ravens leading, or trailing, 12-9 here with 10:27 to go in the first half.
And number 5, Anthony Alston.
Anthony Alston back in for Hutchinson. Back to the bench goes Cordell Williams. Now here's Rudolph. Lolo Rudolph back to work, top of the key. Being guarded by Kuda. Kuda goes around, it gets around Kuda. Now top of the key, three. Alston, no. Rebound, Rashid Kuda. Kuda, who is observing Ramadan, the Muslim holiday. He has no food and no drink sunrise to sunset. Kuda off to a great start this afternoon as Jack Sorrell puts in the two-point basket to cut the Hutchinson lead to 1, 12-11, under 10 to go until halftime. Asher Boney for three, long, no good. Back the other way comes Coffeyville. Konstantin Popovich with the basketball. Webb, right wing, three, no, short, rebound Kuda, and he loses the basketball. Here comes Dalaran Thomas. Thomas driving to the basket, left-hand shot, good. 14-11, Hutchinson by three as Dalaran Thomas hits the layup inside. Too easy that time for Thomas. Sorrell makes a man, loses balance, and hits a three. And we are tied at 14. Jack Sorrell. That'll tick up the percentage, 33% from the three-point line. And we're tied at 14. That ball poked away. Webb, nice save inbounds to Tombway. Over to Popovich. Popovich back to Sorrell. Pump fake on another three. Now Tombway. Corner Webb back to Tombway. He'll try a three. No, rebound. And we have a foul called on Hutchinson.
Foul is called on Hutchinson, number 24, Chudier Dorar.
Chudier Dorar charged with the foul.
Checking back in for the Red Ravens, number 13, Jeremiah Abiziaco.
Jerry Abiziaco back into the game for Coffeyville. Rashid Kuda to the bench. Sorrell inbound to KP, Konstantin Popovich. Team comes for Popovich. He splits it, goes to the rim. Right-hand shot, no. And that's rebounded by Asher Boney. Great job, nonetheless, of splitting the defense by Popovich. Now it's Hutchinson with 8:20 to go in the first half. Tied at 14. Down low, Bobby Cannon trying to back down Webb. Cutter is Alston. Step back, jumper, no. Rebound, Ulysses Webb. Now Jack Sorrell brings it up for Coffeyville. Screen set by Beziaco, not successful. Webb for three, he hits it. Ravens lead 17-14. That was the shot I think Coffeyville needed to get them going. We'll see if they can build on that. Lolo Rudolph with the basketball in the corner. Now Dalaron Thomas with it. Up to Boney on the wing. Three-point ball. Rudolph. No. Too strong. Rebound Tombway. Now Ulysses Webb. Tombway with the basketball now. Pull-up jumper. Free throw line. Yes! Daniel Tombway extends the Coffeyville lead to 5 with 7:12 to go in the first half. Bobby Cannon controls with the basketball. Handed off to Alston. Now in the corner. Thomas thought about a three, won't take one. Now he'll drive on the baseline. Thomas spins, kicks. Boney on the wing for three. Thought about it. Now Cannon takes a turnaround jump shot and misses. Now rebound goes to Beziaco. Can Coffeyville build on their lead here? Popovich on the right wing. Pass. Beziaco. Pump fake. Lowers the shoulder. Misses, but is fouled on the shot.
There will be a media timeout.
Which will bring us to another timeout on the floor. So we'll take one with them with 6:37 to go in half number one. Our score, Coffeyville 19 and Hutchinson 14. Back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Community involvement. It's more than just a slogan at Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. It's what we live. We're there supporting and cheering on your kids' teams. We're there in the trenches with you at work, offering real financial solutions to your company. We're there as members in the same social and civic organizations that you are. We're family. Experience the SNB way. Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place at-home care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place at-home care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find more about what Windsor Place at-home care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
6:37 to go in the first half. Coffeyville leading Hutchinson 19-14 back here at Nellis Hall. Parker Testa in for Shea Neal this afternoon on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Jerry Abiziaco to shoot for Coffeyville after the timeout. And for Abiziaco, he's a 64% free throw shooter on the year, and first one is good. Extends the Raven lead to 20. Extends the Ravens' points to 20 and the lead to 6, I should say. Second free throw upcoming here for Abiziaco. That one too strong, no good. Rebound, Dalaron Thomas. Still a 6-point ball game. 20-14 Coffeyville. 6:30 to go first half. Dalaron Thomas gets it to Bobby Cannon up top. Now it's Miller with the basketball. Rudolph, now Thomas on the left wing. Driving, ball poked away, tipped, and he gets it to Rudolph. Rudolph on the right wing, pass. Beautiful pass now over to Rudolph and scores. Miller with the basketball. And Rudolph scores on a beautiful pass. 20-16, 4-point Raven lead. Beziaco. Bounce pass a little bit out in front of Daniel Tombway, and it's going to be a turnover. Back in Cordell Williams to the lineup for the Blue Dragons. Taking his seat will be Delaron Thomas. Inbound comes to Lolo Rudolph. Blue Dragons trailing by 4. 3 for Bobby Cannon on the way. A little bit short, no good. And back the other way comes Coffeyville across the timeline. And Guatsu gets that one poked away. And it will remain with the Red Ravens. Coach Herkelman of the Red Raiders. He's looking for win at number 785 on the season this afternoon. Not on the season, in his career, excuse me. Coffeyville looking for win number 19 on the season today. 13th in the conference. Kason Thomas gets it to Daniel Tombway. Tombway, left-hand jump shot, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound in Beziaco. Beziaco back up, that's fouled. Shot will not count, but it'll go to the charity stripe.
Foul is called on Hutchinson's number 10, Dylan Miller. His second personal foul.
And fouls on Dylan Miller. Beziaco to the free throw line. Second free throw coming for Beziaco. Good. That was his first attempt. As Beziaco, again, 64% on the free throw line this season. Chance to put Coffeyville up 6, and he does not. The announcer's jinx never misses. 5-point ball game, 21-16, Coffeyville with the lead. 5:05 to go first half. Bobby Cannon with the basketball. Taken away by Tombway. Ravens have numbers. Bounce pass to Beziaco. Now it's Konstantin Popovich with the basketball. Down low. Cross-court pass. Tombway, long three. Good! Daniel Tombway extends the Raven lead to 8. 24-16 with 4:40 to go in half one. Here's Hutchinson now. As they've gone cold from the field. Dylan Miller, turnaround jumper, takes the whole rim, but he got it to go, 24-18. Now a 6-point ball game. Kason Thomas with the basketball, driving, laying it up, and he's missed it. A little bit too strong that time. And Hutchinson with the basketball. Cannon thought about a 3 at the top of the key. He won't take one, and he slams it with the tomahawk. Oh, my goodness, Bobby Cannon with a jam. 24-20. Coffeyville now leads by 4. Kason Thomas with the basketball. Popovich for 3. Got it! Konstantin Popovich extends the Red Raven lead to 7. 27-20. 3.5 to go first half. Cannon for 3. Can't answer. Rebound goes to Coffeyville. Kason Thomas controls. Now Popovich. Nice pass down low to Nguatu. Nguatu backing down. His defender trying to get it to Tombway, but the pass was intercepted and going all the way, and missing the layup is Lolo Rudolph. Coffeyville with another turnover on the pass. Rudolph, that time he converts on the layup, and Coffeyville's lead is now 5, 27-22. 2:50 to go here in half number 1. Kason Thomas looking for a man to pass to. Gets it to a Beziaco. Beziaco gets his shot blocked. Gets his own rebound, and back up is fouled. And foul is going to be charged to Asher Boney. Brings us to a timeout. We will shoot free throws when we return. Our score with 2:42 to go in half number 1. Coffeyville 27, and Hutchinson 22. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Parker Testa here at Nellis Hall. Coffeyville leading 27-22 with 2:41 in the first half. Thank you for joining us here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Jerry Beziaco at the free throw line, shooting 2. His first toss is good. Extends the Coffeyville lead to 6. Second free throw for Beziaco. Too strong, no good. 6-point game. Coffeyville still leads. Controlling is Alston. Gets it over to Williams. Williams is trying to get around Jack Sorrell. Cannot do so. Back to Alston. Alston hands back to Williams. Williams driving, scooping, and he's fouled on the way up. Foul is charged to Jack Sorrell. It's his second foul today.
Cornell Williams will shoot 2 for the Blue Dragons.
Williams at the free throw line for Hutchinson. First one rattles out, no good. Cordell Williams, 72% free throw shooter. Second free throw upcoming here for Williams. Misses, no good. Missed them both. 28-22, still a 6-point Raven lead with 2:18 to go first half. Popovich, top of the key, gets it to Kuda. Now back to Popovich, handoff Thomas. Thomas trying to work around the defenders. Kuda back to Thomas, top of the key for 3. No. Wide right on the 3 ball, and Kuda with the rebound. He'll go back to into the lane. Webb for 3. That one's good. Ulysses Webb extends the Coffeyville lead to 9. Alston controls for Hutchinson. Now Williams, top of the key. Williams hands off Thomas. Now over to Rudolph. Lolo Rudolph with the basketball. Now back to Williams. Williams driving, turning, out to Rudolph for 3. No, and the rebound is controlled by Popovich. $1:15 to go first half here at Nellis Hall. Coffeyville 31 and Hutchinson 22. And foul is called on Hutchinson as Rashid Kuda back into the ball game. Bobby Cannon charged with the foul. And we will have free throws here for Kuda. Kuda, 65% free throw shooter this season. First toss is good. 1-1, front half of the 1-1, no good. Foul is called on Webb.
There will be a timeout on the floor.
And that brings us to a timeout. We'll take one here with them with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go here in half number 1. Our score, Coffeyville 1 and Hutchinson 22. Back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Coffeyville Public Schools is currently hiring substitute teachers. Substituting is a great way to support student learning while working a flexible schedule. Join our NATO family, support our students, and earn $120 per day. Call 620-252-6400 or visit www.cvilleschools.com for more information. Come be a NATO with us.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
1 minute to go here at Nellis Hall. Bobby Cannon hits a three out of the timeout, and Hutchinson cuts Coffeyville's lead down to 6, 31-25. Parker Testa in for Shea Neal this afternoon back here at Nellis Hall. Down low, Rashid Kuda. Right-hand layup is good. Kuda strong to the basket. Back to a 8-point Coffeyville lead. Alston controls. Now Thomas swings it over to Cordell Williams on the right wing. Back to Thomas. Thomas, long 2-point shot, good. And that cuts Coffeyville's lead down to 6. Another timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here, as it has been a dogfight to this point this afternoon, as out of the timeouts, lead went from a 12-point Coffeyville lead, 11-point Coffeyville lead. Now it's a 6-point Coffeyville lead with 21.6 to go in the first half here at Nellis Hall this afternoon, as Coach Jay Herkelman, again searching for win number 785 of his career this afternoon. Coached game number 1,000 of his career last February. And had incredible success here at Coffeyville Community College. Hall of Famer Coach Herkelman, rightfully so, as Coffeyville inbound basketball to Kason Thomas. Bringing it up now is Webb, back to Thomas, as they'll play a little bit of hot potato, will the Ravens. And the Ravens can play for the final shot of the half. Kason Thomas now works his way right, trying to find a passing target, gets it to Popovich, and he's got to throw up a prayer, and it's no good. That brings us to the end of half number 1. Our score, Coffeyville leading Hutchinson 33-27. We'll take a timeout. Back in 2 minutes here for the Solutions North Bank halftime show on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place at-home care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place at-home care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place at-home care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
Mostly sunny skies today. We're going to have a high in the mid-40s. And those north winds are going to keep things kind of chilly, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Could see some gusts up to around 20. Tonight dropping down to the upper 20s. Mostly clear, mid-40s again tomorrow. Sunny skies, low 40s for Monday. And we're only going to be dropping down to the teens tomorrow night. but we will be warming back up to the mid-60s starting Tuesday, 70 by Wednesday. Let's look at our weather. I'm James Copeland.
Why be just an account number when you can be you? At Solution North Bank in Coffeyville, you're more than a number, you're an individual. The folks at S&B are your neighbors. They're just like you. We understand whether it's individual or business, you have your own unique needs in a bank, and we're here to serve those needs. Neighbors serving neighbors. Experience the S&B way. Solution North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC.
Stay tuned. Second half action is coming up just around the corner. Now it's time for the Solutions North Bank Red Raven Halftime Show with a live look at first half stats, scores around the conference, and keys to the second half. This is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports, the Solutions North Bank Red Raven Halftime Show on US 98.
It's halftime here at Nellis Hall. Parker Testa here in for Shea Neal this afternoon. Our score, Coffeyville 33 and Hutchinson 27. It is halftime here at Nellis Hall. And before we give you a look at the first half official stats, currently on the court right as we speak, Coffeyville Community College Athletic Department honoring three new Hall of Famers, actually, although two of them are here at Nellis Hall this afternoon. First Hall of Famer was Buster Douglas, of course, the great heavyweight champion of the world, first person to defeat Iron Mike Tyson. Buster was a member of the 1979 Red Ravens basketball team that played in the NJCAA National Tournament. And also being honored, and the two gentlemen that are here today, both baseball players here at Coffeyville Community College. Dustin Hurlbut, member of the 2012 and 2013 Red Raven baseball teams. He's a starting pitcher. He helped Coffeyville reach the Region 6 championship in both seasons, 2012 and 2013. Spent some time in the major leagues, as well as he was drafted in the 16th round of the 2015 MLB draft and played for the Oakland Athletics. Also being honored with Hall of Fame honors today at halftime, Tyler Moore was a member of the 2013 and 14 Red Ravens baseball team. He hit 363 in his sophomore season and drove home 3 home runs with 55 RBIs before going on to Kansas State. Congratulations to the 3 Coffeyville Community College Athletic Hall of Famers, Dustin Hurlbut, Tyler Moore, and Buster Douglas. We're going to pause here on the Red Raven Sports Network as it is halftime. Coffeyville leading 33-27 over Hutchinson. We'll take a look at first half official stats when we return on the Red Raven Sports Network and US 98.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Need a job that works around your schedule? Coffeyville Public Schools is looking for substitute teachers. Choose the days you work, gain classroom experience, and make a real impact across NATO Nation. Whether you're retired, a college student, or exploring education, there's a place for you in our NATO family. Call 620-252 888-888-6400 or go to www.cvilleschools.com to get started.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
Halftime here at Nellis Hall. Parker Testa in for Shea Neal this afternoon as Coffeyville leading the visiting Hutchinson Blue Dragons 33-27 as we just saw a video of all the Hall of Fame inductees here at Nellis Hall and a well-deserving ovation for the new Hall of Famers. Let's take a look at first half official stats here for both of these teams. First off, for Hutchinson, leading the way for the Blue Dragons, Bobby Cannon with 8 points on 3 for 7 shooting, hit 1 3-point shot along with 1 free throw. Following Bobby is Lolo Rudolph. He has 6 points on 3 for 4 shooting from the field. 4 points for Delaron Thomas, 2 points for Anthony Alston, 5 for Dylan Miller, and 2 for Cordell Williams. And we have a halftime entertainment going on right now. Member of the audience trying to score a half-point shot, and just short he comes up. So no cigar for that gentleman today, no prize, as it's still pretty cool to go down there and take a half-court shot. Why not? Continue our stat report here for Coffeyville, leading the way for the Red Ravens. Nobody standing out with big numbers to this point. It's kind of been just a little bit of everybody contributing. As the leading scorer is Ulysses Webb with 6 points on the day, and those came on 2 3-point shots that Ulysses Webb hit. Also scoring 5 points, 5 points, and 5 points. All three, Daniel Tomboy, Jack Sorrell, and Jerry Abeziaco, all with 5 points. And then with 3 points, we have Konstantin Popovich hitting a singular 3-point basket. Scores from around the Jayhawk on this Saturday afternoon. Second half, 16 minutes to go. Kansas City leading Labette 47-39. Butler leading Cali 86-77 with about 4.5 minutes to go in that contest. Highland is on top of Fort Scott 55-37. Colby up on Pratt 11-10 early. It's about 5 minutes gone in that contest. Barton leading Independence at home 16-15. Dodge City trailing Garden City in a big fashion 54-37. Johnson County leading Neosho County 29-10. As that's a look at your scores around the Jayhawk Conference on this Saturday afternoon. We'll take another time out here on the Solutions North Bank halftime show. When we return, we'll give you the keys to the second half. Back in 2 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Your home is, well, it's your home. It doesn't get much more personal than that. So whether it's a mortgage for a new home or refinancing your existing home, make it personal with your neighbors at Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. With the convenience of online actions and the personal touch of talking to someone who cares about your needs, Solutions North Bank makes it personal. Experience the SNB way. Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place at-home care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place at-home care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place at-home care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Halftime here at Nellis Hall. Coffeyville leading the Hutchinson Blue Dragons 33-27. Second half action just a few moments from now as the second half keys. And those keys first for Coffeyville. Been doing a good job on the glass so far today has the Coffeyville Red Ravens. 21-18, Coffeyville winning the rebounding battle thus far. Points off turnovers are in favor of the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. 8-4 free throws, 6-1 in favor of Coffeyville. So rebounding has been key for Coffeyville to this point in the first half. And I really believe the second half will tell more than the first did. Rebounding continues to be a very important part of Jay Herkelman's club. So that's a key for Coffeyville in the second half. And for Hutchinson, needed to get a little bit more from beyond the arc. They shot 20% from the three-point line and only took three free throws in that first half to Coffeyville's 11. We're about 1 minute away here from second half action beginning. And we have, I think more people have packed in here since the start of this event this afternoon. We've seen a slow trickling of individuals popping in and out of the Nellis gym here. As both teams return to their respective huddles. 33-27 our score. And a majority of the offense, again, coming from Ulysses Webb, in that he has 6 points, but 5 points each for Tom Way, Sorrell, and Jerry Abeziaco. And before we start this second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on US 98.
You are always in a safe, caring, and loving home at Medical Lodge. US 98, KUSN, Deering, Coffeyville.
Second half action just about to begin here, as it will be Coffeyville to get the basketball. Jack Sorrell receives the inbound. As down low, Sorrell now with the basketball, gets it to Popovich up top. Screen set by Webb. Now Webb with the basketball. Hand off Sorrell. Down low, Kuda makes the catch. Up and blocked from behind by Asher Boney. And here comes Hutchinson. Lolo Rudolph, handoff to Olsen. Swings it to Thomas at the top of the key. Now Cannon. Handing off to Rudolph. Now to Boney on the right wing. Now it's Alston. Thomas trying to make Sorrell miss. Thomas spinning, fade away is no good. And Kuda with the rebound. He got hit in the face. Now a three-point shot by Thomas is no good, and the rebound by Boney. And we will see Rudolph with the basketball controlling. 11 to shoot. Rudolph driving. Kuda right there with them. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound controlled by a host of Ravens. Ahead to Popovich. 4-3. No. Rebound is Tombway, and he is called for the foul.
Foul is called on Hutchinson's number 5.
Excuse me, that was on Hutchinson on Alston. So Alston picks up the foul. Tombway was going for the rebound, and we will have an inbound. But before we do, we'll see Dylan Miller check back in for the Blue Dragons as Alston heads to the bench. As for Alston, that's his third foul of the afternoon. Sorrell driving, gets bumped, and he's fouled. Cannot come up with the shot, as we will now see Sorrell go to the free throw line. Six-point game. Excuse me, it will be an inbound. Sorrell thought he was going to the line as well, but it is an inbound play under the basket. 16 to shoot. Kuda backing down, and he was a bad pass trying to get it to Kuda, but right into the hands of Alaron Thomas. Miller now gets it to Thomas. Now Boney. Handoff back to Thomas. Up top, Miller thought about the three. Won't take one. Now over to Thomas. He thought about the three. Now he's going to back it out. Long two-pointer. Good for Dalaron Thomas. Our first points here in the second half come 2 minutes in as Hutchinson cuts the Coffeyville lead down to 4, 33-29. Now Popovich handing off to Kuda. Now up top, it's Webb. Long three. Got it! Ulysses Webb makes it 36-29. Coffeyville 17:35 to go in the game. Now it will be Rudolph with the basketball. He gets it to Thomas, the cutting Thomas. He has the ball, pokes loose, gets it back. Now Rudolph up top. Driving, scooping, scoring with the right hand. Lolo Rudolph cuts the Raven lead to 5. Sorrell, that was Popovich getting it to Kuda for the slam. 38-31. Ravens guarding Cannon. Webb guarding Cannon, and Cannon right to the rack and scores. So tough to defend with that length he's got. 38-33. Sorrell over to Popovich, and he gets it knocked out of bounds. Ravens retain possession. And we see a substitution here. Chudier Durar back in for Asher Boney. And it will be Popovich to inbound here for Coffeyville. He does get it to Webb on the far side of the court. Handoff back to Sorrell. Ravens trying to set up their offense here, 12 to shoot. Kuda, handoff, Sorrell. Screen set, Kuda, corner, Tombway, three, no. And that's rebounded by Dalaron Thomas. 16:15 to go here in the game. Rudolph trying to work his way around Tombway, and Kuda is called for the foul. The pass was intended for Chudier Durar, and Kuda just grabbed Durar's jersey. Thomas now gets it to Dylan Miller. Handoff in the corner. Down low is Cannon over there. Now Rudolph gets it back on the cross-court pass. Rudolph hands it to Durar. Durar out of bounds pass, trying to get it to Cannon. It's another turnover for Hutchinson. Brings us to a timeout. We will pause with 15:53 to go in the game, and our score, Coffeyville 38, Hutchinson 33. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton, Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
15:53 to go in the game. Coffeyville leading Hutchinson 38-33. Parker Testa here in for Shea Neal this afternoon back at Nellis Court. And Coffeyville with the basketball. Jack Sorrell controls with Ulysses Webb. Now it's Abeziaco with the basketball. Popovich driving, kick, corner, Tomboy three, no. It's a little bit short, and rebound is controlled by Dylan Miller. Corner, Thomas, three. No, that one is short, tipped out to Popovich for the rebound. Now a handoff to Sorrell. Sorrell controlling. Tomboy on the near side. Tomboy back to the wing. Abeziaco down low. Back to Tomboy. Now Sorrell on the right wing. Double team comes at Sorrell. He escapes. Now gets the pass. Tomboy with it. Play. Backing down Dylan Miller. Double team comes. That one's tipped. Sorrell, three to shoot. Sorrell, Tomboy has to shoot, and he does not get it off. Great defensive possession that time by Hutchinson to force the shot clock violation. Turns the ball back over to the Blue Dragons as they are trying to cut into that 5-point Coffeyville lead with 14:59 to go. Rudolph controlling. Now it's going to be Bobby Cannon, left side, and Cannon drives, gets stripped, but a foul is called. And it looks as though we will see... We're going to have free throws here? Yes, we will. We will have two shots. And Sorrell doesn't like the call.
Shooting for Hutchinson, number 2, Bobby Cannon.
But to be frank, I don't think any player wants a foul called on them. So, of course, he will not like the call. First free throw from Cannon, good. Cannon, a 79% free throw shooter on the season, and is Hutchinson's leading scorer. He's averaging 14.2 points per game. And for Bobby Cannon, that was his 11th point of the contest. Second free throw, good. Make it 12 points for Bobby Cannon. Coffeyville lead now 3, 38-35. Inbounds play coming to Daniel Tomboy. He loses the basketball before he got it back. Bizarre inbound play that time. Popovich for three. In and out, no good. And out of bounds off of Hutchinson. Coffeyville retains possession.
It goes to the Red Ravens.
Red Ravens looking to build on this advantage. Inbound comes to Jerry Abeziaco. Abeziaco, he is looking for a target to pass to. He finds Webb. Now back to Tomboy on the left wing. Tomboy down low. Abeziaco, right hand hook shot is good. Abeziaco puts the Raven lead back out to 5 with 14:15 to go in the game. And now it is Cannon for three, short. Rebound goes to Ulysses Webb. And Webb will bring it up. Tomboy handoff. Tomboy driving up at the elbow. He's short, no good. Rebound goes to Hutchinson. And driving is Lolo Rudolph, and he is fouled. And down on the floor.
His second personal foul.
Goes to a hard foul that time as Lolo Rudolph trying to score through two defenders. And he just got mugged down there, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to cut the Coffeyville lead back to 3. As he's still trying to as it looks like Rudolph still trying to, he's a bit shaken up here. He's trying to stay in the game, though. Looks as though, and we are going to have a challenge. Challenge on the play. As Coach Herkelman is looking for an explanation here. Lolo Rudolph was going up for the shot and was trying to split two Hutchinson defenders. And what they are reviewing here, I'm not sure. Maybe who the foul is on, maybe a flagrant call. Officials huddle around the replay booth. As Lolo Rudolph still trying to recover from that hit down there as timeout is in process. Now the officials are having a conversation. They have left the scorer's table and are trying to decide amongst themselves who to assess the foul to here. And it looks as though they're going to upgrade this foul. If I read the official's lips correctly, I saw upgrade and I saw flagrant. So this looks as though waiting to hear the official call.
A flagrant foul has been called on number 4, Ulysses Webb.
And it is a flagrant foul on Webb. So we'll see two free throws from Dalaran Thomas, and Hutchinson gets the basketball. And if they make a three and then both these free throws, which will not, as Thomas misses the first one, Hutchinson would have had a chance to tie this game. Second free throw from Thomas, good. 4-point lead for Coffeyville, 40-36. As the Red Ravens trying to get their 19th win of the season. As it is now, Dylan Miller to control for Hutchinson. That three, good by Dylan Miller. And it was a 2-point basket, so 2-point lead for Coffeyville, 40-38. Konstantin Popovich controls. Now it's Popovich driving on the baseline, kicking, top of the key. Thomas, corner three, no. And it's rebounded by Hutchinson. Long pass, full court pass up to Miller. Guarded by Kason Thomas. Pull-up jumper, Cannon, good. And we're tied at 40 with 13 minutes to go in the game. Jason Thomas controlling for the Red Ravens. Thomas pass on the wing to Popovich. Now back to Thomas. Handoff to Abeziaco. Excuse me. That's Walton into the game. Walton, top of the key for three. Good! Tristan Walton gives the Ravens the lead once more, 43-40. Now it's Dylan Miller here for Hutchinson. Three from Bobby Cannon. He answers. Cannon with the shot from the right wing. And we're all square at 43 once more. Jason Thomas gets it to Abeziaco. Now Walton delivers to Webb. Webb trying to hit the cutter, and he throws a pass way high of Tristan Walton. Turnover, Coffeyville. 12:04 to go here in the game. Inbound Cannon to Cordell Williams. Thomas controlling, trying to get around Walton. Pull up, jumper, no. Rebound goes out of bounds in favor of Coffeyville. No, excuse me. They're going to give this ball to Hutchinson, which it looked from up here like it was off of the Blue Dragons, but nonetheless, that brings us to a media timeout. We'll once again pause. Our score, Coffeyville 43, Hutchinson 43. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff Medical Lodges.
11:51 to go here in the game between the Coffeyville Red Ravens and the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. Coffeyville and Hutchinson all tied at 43 points. Leading scorers thus far for Hutchinson, Bobby Cannon, 17 points, 6 for 11 shooting. He has hit 2 3-pointers in this game. Lolo Rudolph has 9. Leading scorer for Coffeyville is Rashid Kuda, has 11. Inbounds play goes to Dalaron Thomas. Gets it to Cannon. Cannon he walks. Turnover here for Hutchinson. And here comes Coffeyville. Jason Thomas will be the man to bring it up for the Red Ravens. Pass in the corner, on the wing. Popovich now up to Walton, top of the key. Walton is pressured immediately and fouled.
Foul is called on Hutchins, number 10, Miller.
Miller charged with the foul and into the lineup for Coffeyville. Daniel Tomway, Jack Sorrell, Rashid Kuda back in for Hutchinson. Lolo Miller and Asher Boney back in. We'll see Bobby Cannon along with Miller go to the bench. Back on the bench for Coffeyville, Popovich and Kason Thomas along with Jerry Abeziaco. Pass down low to Rashid Kuda. Thought about he pump faked on the layup. He's up and he misses. Misses that time for Kuda. Still all tied at 43, 11:09 to go in the game. Dalaron Thomas with the basketball. Nearly missed the hand of Rudolph, but does pull it in. Now back to Cordell Williams. Right hand layup. Good. And Williams breaks the tie. 45-43. Ravens trail by 2. 10:50 to go in the game. Kuda down low, up, no good on the layup. Tough shot for Kuda, and he is Rudolph. Push. Hutch has numbers, and scoring is Cordell Williams. 47-43, too easy that time for the Blue Dragons. And now here is Sorrell. Swings it to Tombway, right wing. Now Kuda on the baseline. Kuda back out to Sorrell. Up. Sorrell uses the screen by Kuda. Pump fake on a three. Now down low to Kuda. Kuda dribble, and he does not come up with the basket. And coming away with it is Hutchinson. Ahead, Dalaran Thomas. Sorrell, and it's good. Sorrell could not get a hold of that one, and it's a it's a 6-point game. 49-43. Hutchinson with the lead. Very similar story to how we saw the women's game pan out earlier. Coffeyville led most of the first half, and now here in the second half, we have a lead for Hutchinson. 49-43, it remains. Rudolph driving and tipped away. Stolen by Rashid Kuda. Kuda ahead to Sorrell. As Sorrell gets it down low, Tombway reverse layup, no. And Guatu rebound, no. And he is not going to be able to get the third possession on that. Durar, the other end for the slam. And 51-43 our score. And my goodness, Judier Durar with the slam. As we have a timeout on the floor, we'll keep it right here. As Bobby Cannon and Judier Durar taking this here. His first basket of the day, but 9 points for Lolo Rudolph, 17 for Bobby Cannon. And Coffeyville is seeing this deficit increase ever so slowly. 8-point game right now with 9:06 to go. As the officials, to be a full timeout, so gives us a chance to take a look at scores from around the Jayhawk Conference on this Saturday afternoon. Dodge City gets the win over Fort Hays, 68-67. That was back on Wednesday. Kansas City handles Labette earlier today, 65-77 the final. Butler gets the win over Cowley, 106-94. Highland over Fort Scott, 78-62. 43-31. Pratt on top of Colby, start of the second half. Back in action here at Nellis Hall. 9 minutes to go. Coffeyville down 51-43. And in the middle, and it's going to be Nguatu who is fouled. Lolo Rudolph charged with the foul. His first, fourth on Hutch here in this second half. Sorrells gets the basketball up top to Nguatu. Driving on Boney, fouled, but he will go to the free throw line. And Nguatu on the season, 70% from the charity stripe. Averages 3.8 points per game. As we're going to have a review here. So another review or a challenge maybe. Is it a challenge here by...
His second personal foul.
And no, they're just looking at that. So just to confirm who the foul is on, I believe. So we will see Wamba Nguatu take free throws here to try to cut the Hutch lead back to 6. 51-43 our score. First free throw attempt for Nguatu, good. 51-44. Nguatu has become integral part of this rotation for Jay Herkelman. Second free throw is true. And Coffeyville down 6, 51-45. Delaron Thomas with the basketball. Now it's Boney handing off to Rudolph. Back to Williams, and Boney now top of the key. Thomas gets the pass from Boney. Handoff Rudolph, top of the key. 8 seconds to shoot. Boney trying to drive on Tomboy. Handoff Thomas. Now back to Boney in the middle, and he is fouled on the shot.
Foul is called on Coffeyville, number 32.
They're going to call that on Kuda.
His second personal foul.
And Boney to the free throw line. And free throws upcoming here for Boney. Boney coming in 60% from the field, or from the free throw line, excuse me. First attempt hits the front of the iron, back of the iron, and then rims off the front. No good. Second free throw is true. 52-45. Hutchinson by 7 with 8:20 to go in the game. Wamba Nguatu controls. Now Jack Sorrell in the corner. Back up top. Walton loses the basketball. Walton gets it back. Walton is fouled. Nearly a turnover that time for Coffeyville, but the quick hands of Tristan Walton gets the basketball back and then picks up the foul. Here's a Lolo Rudolph. So inbound play comes to it. Now Wamba Nguatu, handoff Jack Sorrell. Kuda, and over to Sorrell for 3. Short, no good. Kuda with the rebound. Back up and in. Rashid Kuda cuts the Hutchinson lead to 5. 52-47, under 8 to go. Thomas hits on the mid-range jumper. Back to the 8 Virgin. 54-47. Sorrell to the rack and is fouled. Jack Sorrell will go to the free throw line after a timeout. We will pause. Coffeyville trailing by 7. Our score, Hutchinson 54 and Coffeyville 47. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Community involvement. It's more than just a slogan at Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. It's what we live. We're there supporting and cheering on your kids' teams. We're there in the trenches with you at work, offering real financial solutions to your company. We're there as members in the same social and civic organizations that you are. We're family. Experience the SNB way. Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place at-home care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place at-home care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place at-home care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
7 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this contest this afternoon. Coffeyville trailing the Hutchinson Blue Dragons 54-47. Once again, my name is Parker Testa, in for Shay Neal this afternoon here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network, as we are about to have free throws from Jack Sorrell to try to cut the Blue Dragon lead down to 5. First shot no good, too short that time for Jack Sorrell. Sorrell, freshman from Windsor, Ontario. Second free throw good, and for Sorrell, that's his 6th point of the evening. Leading the way for Coffeyville, Kuda with 13. Cannon with 17 points, leading the way for Hutchinson. Loses the basketball, does Rudolph. Gerard gets it back and finds Williams. Now Thomas on the far side. Pops a 3. Good! Unbelievable. Delaron Thomas just with confidence nailing that one. Back to a 9-point Hutchinson lead, 57-48. Red Ravens looking to cut back into this lead. Don't want to dig yourselves too much of a hole here as time just keeps ticking away. Webb kicks. Sorrell, top of the key for three. Got it! Jack Sorrell cuts the lead down to 6 for Hutchinson. 6:44 to go and rolling here in the game. Rudolph driving, turnaround, kick. Williams driving now. And now he will kick back out to Cannon, top of the key. Thomas, handoff with the basketball now. 10 to shoot for Thomas. Thomas loses the basketball, and it finds Rudolph in the corner. Back to the middle for Williams. He's trying to get the shot off. 2 seconds, 1 second, no good. And it will be tipped, and taken away by Sorrell. Sorrell forward, and he is fouled. Jack Sorrell picks up the foul drawn. Foul is on Delaron Thomas, his first of the half. 18 foul for Hutchinson here in half number 2, and Jack Sorrell back to the free throw line. Waiting to come into the contest as first free throw for Sorrell is good, 57-42. We'll see Jerry Abeziaco back in. He'll replace Abdul Rashid Kuda. Sorrell, second free throw, nailed it. 4-point game. Hutchinson, 57, Coffeyville, 53. Here come the Blue Dragons. Thomas controlling. He's working on Webb. Step back. Free throw line. Jumper good. What a shot by Delaron Thomas to extend the lead back to 6 for Blue Dragons. The Blue Dragons. Sorrell controlling. Trying to get around Williams, and he is fouled. Kyle Fisher not a fan of the call. He thought it was a travel. And Coffeyville now in the bonus. It's the 9th team foul. So we will see Jack Sorrell at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Sorrell, front end of the 1-and-1, good. 5-point game. 59-54. Second free throw on the way for Sorrell. Also good. Back to a 4-point lead for Hutchinson. 59-55 with 5:37 to go. Rudolph controls top of the key. Sorrell guarding. Now they switch by Tombway. Driving is Thomas. Pull-up jumper, short, bouncing, no. Control for the rebound. Hutchinson retains possession. It was tipped. And it looks as though Tombway had some sort of... Looks like he has a bloody nose, could be. So he had to come out, and we're going to have a momentary stoppage of play here. As Tombway gets taken care of. And officials hurrying up Coach Herkelman's huddle. So the 5 on the floor for Coffeyville. Sorrell, Tombway, Webb, Abeziaco, and Pop. For Hutchinson, it's Cannon, Dorar, Rudolph, Williams, and Thomas. Inbound comes to Rudolph. Rudolph trying to get around Webb. Kicks to Thomas. Screen set by Rudolph. Now Webb driving on. Webb guarding Thomas, and Thomas with another tough shot to extend the lead to 6 with under 5 minutes to go now in the game. Coffeyville needing stops here. They want to get back in this thing. Can't go basket for basket, and Sorrell lays it in with the left hand. 4-point ball game, 61-57. Corner three, good. Bobby Cannon with the 3-point shot. Now a 7-point game. Sorrell trying to work around the defense. Tomboy thought about a 3. He's trying to drive on the baseline. Can't do so on Rudolph. Kicks back out to Sorrell, top of the key. Sorrell loses the basketball. He keeps it in bounds just by a hair. 8 to shoot. Beziaco to the rim is fouled.
Foul is called on Hutchinson.
And 2-point shot coming. 2 free throws coming, and that's called on number 2, Bobby Cannon, who's walking with a very noticeable limp back to the Blue Dragon bench. Cannon having much weight, or having a lot of trouble putting any weight on that, as the first free throw is good. Asher Boney in for Bobby Cannon, and now it's going to be Miller back in. 64-58, Coffeyville trailing by 6. Beziaco, second free throw, hits the back of the iron and rattles off. No good. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the game. Coffeyville needs us up. Williams working on Webb. Screen comes. Durar. Beziaco covers. Now Sorrell guarding Thomas, top of the key. Thomas, he's trying to work. ISO ball, and jumper is no good. And the offensive rebound for Hutchinson by Durar, and there is a foul called. Is going to be on Beziaco. That will bring us to our final media timeout of the afternoon. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the game. Our score, Hutchinson 64, Coffeyville 58. Back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sport Network.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
3:43 to go in the game. Coffeyville trailing Hutchinson 64-58. Back here at Nellis Hall. Parker Testa in for Shay Neal this afternoon on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Back to the action. Hutchinson with the basketball. Asher Boning with it. Now hands off to Dylan Miller. Over to Delaron Thomas. Thomas going ISO ball on Webb. Pulls up jumper. Got it again. That's his shot. And it's working for him. 66-58. Thomas has been lethal. And for Thomas, what a day he's having. That is his 18th and 19th points on that basket. Back come the Ravens. Beziaco loses the basketball and out of bounds and will retain possession. Will Coffeyville. Lolo Rudolph back into the lineup for Hutchinson. Will replace Cordell Williams. Rashid Kuda back in for Coffeyville. Ebeziako heading to the bench. Inbound comes to Kuda. Trying to get it to Jack Sorrell. And screen set. Popovich, long three. Good! He was nearly at the logo, and he drilled it. 5-point game, 66-61. Controlling is Hutchinson. Chudier Durar hands off to Rudolph. Rudolph driving right to the bucket and misses, but he is fouled. Chudier Durar was right there for the cleanup, but a foul called on the first shot by Rudolph. He'll go to the free throw line.
His third personal foul.
Hutchinson still not in the bonus just yet, with
Lolo Rudolph will shoot 2 for the Blue Dragons.
this being Coffeyville's 6th team foul. First free throw, no good by Rudolph. Still a 5-point game, 66-61, 2 minutes and 23 to go. Rudolph, his second free throw is good. Clanked it off the front iron, but there is a foul called. And I believe we will have a lane violation. Lane violation called, so we'll take that free throw again. Rudolph, free throw, good. 67-61. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game. Coffeyville, Sorrell controlling. Webb thought about the three. He'll send it to Tomboy in the corner. Back up top to Webb. Webb kicks and out of bounds off of Hutchinson as Delaron Thomas knocked it out of bounds. Konstantin Popovich to inbound. He does to Jack Sorrell. Screen set by Kuda. Sorrell, three-pointer, no. Rebound Kuda. Kuda back up, foul. Coffeyville in the double bonus, so they will go right to the free throw line for 2 to try to cut it to a 4-point game. Kuda at the line. 65% free throw shooter coming into the contest this afternoon. First toss for Kuda, good. 67-62. Now a 5-point game. Bobby Cannon back in. Looks as though his ankle is okay. Back to the bench goes Chudier Durar. Kuda. Second toss, up and through. 4-point game, 67-63, even 2 minutes to go. Can Coffeyville get a stop? If they will, it has to be right here. Delaron Thomas going iso ball. This is dangerous. He has been dangerous all day long. Kick in the corner. Williams, now it's tipped basketball. Thomas, Cannon, wing three, no. Rebound goes to Daniel Tombway. And Tombway a little shaken up, but he gets down the court. Webb, now Tombway, driving, layup, can't get the and one, but he is fouled. And he'll go back to the free throw line.
Foul is called on Hutchinson, number 13, Asher Boney. That is his 5th personal foul.
4th foul on Asher Boney. And he'll go to the bench. Back in, Chudier Durar. So Kyle Fisher going to play the duo of his 2 big men, Chudier Durar and Bobby Cannon. First free throw attempt here for Daniel Tombway. Short. And he knew it right as it left his hand. Second free throw upcoming here for Daniel Tombway to cut the Hutchinson lead to 1 possession. Free throw up and through. 3-point game, 1:25 to go. 67-64 Hutchinson. Another stop mandatory here for Coffeyville. Cannon, now it gets it top of the key back up to Rudolph. Screen set. Rudolph handling. Rudolph now trying to get around Tombway. Thomas gets the basketball. Thomas going to play this iso ball game again. It's worked for him all day. Why not? Instead, he gets it to Williams. Williams. Now it's going to be Thomas getting the basketball. Step back. Three-pointer. No. Rebound. Durar. And timeout called.
A time has been called by the Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons called the timeout. It will be a brief timeout, so we'll keep it here. 52.3 seconds to go. Coffeyville down 3. 67-64 is our situation. And 20 points on the day for Bobby Cannon. Delaron Thomas with 19 points. For Coffeyville, leading the way is Jack Sorrell. 15 points for Jack. Followed him is 13 points from Kuda. Excuse me, make that 15 points for Kuda. So both your top scorers for Coffeyville, each adding 15 here with 52.3 to go in the game. As we're having a review here, another review for the officials. And the reason Shay Neal is not on the air with you all today here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network, he is our replay man today. So officials have a lot of time with Shay down there. Looking at the previous Hutchinson possession, as this is a big call here. I'm not sure what they are reviewing right now. Maybe the clock. How much time is on the clock? Who knows? I'm sure we'll get an explanation here in a moment. And I believe they were just checking the clock that time. And they set the shot clock to 17. Inbounds play coming for Lolo Rudolph. Bounce pass into Bobby Cannon. Back to Rudolph on the wing. Up top is Delaron Thomas. 12 to shoot. Thomas, he's looking for the dagger, and he is fouled by Jack Sorrell. And that is not what Coffeyville wanted to see. Down 3. As Thomas going to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw line good on the front half of the 1-and-1, so we'll do it again. Delaron Thomas. Omaha, Nebraska, where Thomas hails from. Almost 11 points a game for Kyle Fisher. His second shot good. Ravens down 5, 69-64. Sorrell going to work. Sorrell, kick, Webb, out to Tombway. Tombway trying to find a man to pass to, and he loses the basketball and gets it to Chudier Durar. And he is fouled immediately.
Foul is called on Abdul Rashid Kuda.
Kuda called for the foul. And for Rashid, that's his third foul.
There will be a timeout called by Coffeyville.
Timeout, Jay Herkelman. And excuse me, that was Kuda's fourth foul of the contest. So Coach Herkelman taking a timeout here. Beautiful afternoon for basketball here at Nellis Hall. And a wonderful crowd here as well today. As some of that crowd starting to make their exit, and I question them because we still have a 5-point game with 29.6 seconds to go. This game is not over, folks. This game is not over. As we will see Chudier Durar back at the free throw line for Kyle Fisher's Blue Dragons. He's a 61% free throw shooter coming into the contest today. First shot for Durar is good. 70-64. Now a 6-point game. Ravens hoping for a miss here by Durar. Second free throw. He does miss. And back comes Coffeyville down 6. Sorrell thought about a three. Webb gets the basketball. Webb driving, spins up and fouled. And Webb goes to the floor.
Number 2, Bobby Cannon, his 4th personal foul. Ulysses Webb.
70-64. Ulysses Webb back to the free throw line. Trying to cut it to 4. Webb in 2. First toss, no good. Off the back of the iron.
Checking in for Hutch, number 10, Dylan Miller.
Dylan Miller back in for Hutchinson. And we will see the second free throw coming from Webb. Good. 5-point game. Timeout, Coffeyville. Jay Herkelman using another one of his timeouts. As we have a brief stoppage of play here. Other scores from around the Jayhawk Conference right now. And Barton trailing Independence 68-67 with 11 minutes to go in that contest. 8 minutes to go between Pratt and Colby. Pratt leading that one 60-43. A 64-58 lead here at Coffeyville. Hutchinson over the Red Ravens, and 104-96 just about to go final. Garden City over Dodge City. Johnson County all over Neosho County. 88-59. As we have 18 9/10 to go here at Nellis Hall. 5-point game. Inbound comes to Delaron Thomas, and he is fouled. With 16 8/10 to go.
Foul is called on Coffeyville, number 7, Daniel Tomboy.
Daniel Tomboy charged with the foul. And we'll go back down to the other end, shoot free throws. As if Thomas makes one of these, he's still got a chance. 6-point game, still a 2-possession game. But if he makes them both, this game might be over, folks. As he does hit the first free throw. 71-65. Second toss for Thomas. Good. 7-point contest. Sorrell with the basketball. Moving quickly. Sorrell, top of the key. 3. No. Rebound. And fouled on the rebound is Williams. Tomboy is going to be charged with the foul.
Daniel Tomboy, his 2nd personal foul.
Second foul on Daniel. With 8.3 to go. Cordell Williams back at the line. Second toss is good. 73-65. As he had 3 shots. 74-65. 9-point game for the Red Ravens. Sorrell, step back 3. Got it! What a shot by Jack Sorrell. 74-68, and that will do it. Coffeyville falls to the Hutchinson Blue Dragons in both contests this afternoon. Final for the men here is Hutchinson 74 and Coffeyville 68. We'll be back in 5 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Mostly sunny skies. Today we're going to have a high in the mid-40s. And those north winds are going to keep things kind of chilly, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Could see some gusts up to around 20. Tonight dropping down to the upper 20s, mostly clear. Mid-40s again tomorrow. Sunny skies, low 40s for Monday. And we're only going to be dropping down to the teens tomorrow night. But we will be warming back up to the mid-60s starting Tuesday, 70 by Wednesday. With a look at our weather, I'm James Copeland.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Why be just an account number? You can be you. At Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville, you're more than a number. You're an individual. The folks at S&B are your neighbors. They're just like you. We understand whether it's individual or business, you have your own unique needs in a bank, and we're here to serve those needs. Neighbors serving neighbors. Experience the S&B way. Solutions North Bank in Coffeyville. Member FDIC.
Caney Valley Bullpup basketball all season long on US 98.
Braden Messner for three. Good! A three-pointer to tie by Braden Messner. Holy cow! Braden Messner from the top of the key, tied at 72. 15 seconds to go in the game.
Bullpup basketball on US 98 brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, D&L Automotive, Caney Family Dental, Rowan Chevrolet, the City of Caney, Smith Auto and Tire, Hex Custom Butchery, Copan Family Restaurant, Sonic of Caney, Myrtle's Market, and Patriot GMC.
It's Washburn for three, up and gets the bounce. Ellen Washburn with her first three, now 17-13.
Your home for Lenny Pump and Bullpup basketball all season long. US 98.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place at-home care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place at-home care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place at-home care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including recliners and men's. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Parker winds up for three. Got it! Nothing but net!
It's time for the Red Raven postgame show on US 98. Voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal, will go over final game stats as well as immediate coach interviews with Tony Turner, Jay Hergelman, and their staff.
Jason Thomas for three.
You bet! We will also be joined by the Sunflower Soda Fountain Hometown Diner and Coffee Shop Player of the Game for a postgame interview. The Red Raven postgame show is an exclusive presentation of KUSN Radio Sports.
Back here at Nellis Hall for the Red Raven postgame show. I'm Parker Testa in for Shay Neal this afternoon. It's a final again as Coffeyville falls to the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. In the final today, our final today between these two teams, 64-58, the final of the contest today. And joining us here on the Red Raven postgame show is Jack Sorrell, joining us here on the Red Raven postgame show, the US 98 Player of the Game, brought to you by Sunflower Soda and Fountain. Sunflower Soda and Fountain, serving up smiles, sips, and Red Raven spirit in downtown Coffeyville. Jack, heck of a performance for you tonight.
Appreciate it.
What made them so tough out there?
They guarded us well. We knew that coming into the game. But, yeah, they were just really aggressive guarding me today, and they got me a little uncomfortable a little bit sometimes.
And how do you got a couple of days to kind of regroup and relax here. How do you bounce back in the next one?
We got to go over, scout better. We got to have a different mentality coming into this game because today was not the way we play usually, so we got to be better.
Jack, thank you. I'll go and let you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Jack
Sorrell joining us here on the Red Raven postgame show. And for Jack on the day, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and hit plenty of big 3-point baskets for the Red Ravens this afternoon. Coffeyville falls again today. We are going to take a timeout. 74-68. Hutchinson falls to the Red Ravens. Back in 1 minute on US 98 and Red Raven Sports Network.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
It's the Red Raven postgame show on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Parker Testa in for Shay Neal this afternoon. A final, Hutchinson defeats the Red Ravens 74. Joined here on the Red Raven postgame show by assistant coach John Wagner. And coach, what made the Hutchinson Blue Dragons so tough for you guys today?
Really well coached, ton of talent, but they were really good defensively, holding us to 68 points, and we just really struggled to score the ball, and they're offensively too. You know, it was a frustrating night for both ends of the floor for us, really. just frustrating. But I mean, Hutch Thomas, his mid-range is almost automatic. Bobby Cannon, he was scoring that ball from all over the floor, and we just couldn't get it going either end of the floor. And credit to Hutch, I thought their defense was really good. But both ends of the floor, they just controlled the game, which is really frustrating for us right now.
How do you bounce back? You had a few days to rest here and regroup, and then back at it. How do you bounce back?
Got to find a way. Starts a good day of practice Monday. Just find a way to get better. Be proud on Wednesday. So it's all about the response, really.
Coach, thank you. We'll let you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks.
John Wagner joining us here on the Red Raven postgame show. We will take one more timeout for 2 minutes here on US 98. We'll wrap things up when we come back again on US 98 on the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri.